So today we do have the new GTA Online event week. I have already seen everything in this event, and the bonus money this week is just as good, if not better, than the last week. So yeah, without wasting any more time guys, let's get into this video. So to start things off, this event will be refreshing on April 3rd, so just make sure that you guys are aware of this and complete anything that you need to before that new event comes around. One of the first bonuses that we have is over inside your hangar. So Rooster McCraw can source you 2 crates, which will be guaranteed. They will also have a reduced cooldown. This already is a nice bonus, I would say. Obviously for the hangar business itself, you will not have to spend money. So if you guys wanted to spend some money, you can get Rooster to source these crates, making the whole process just a little bit faster. I'm sure from the last event week, you guys have already done so many Titan jobs, but there is also a new thing here where if you complete the Titan job, you will receive $200,000 within 72 hours. I'm sure many of you guys are already sick of the Titan job by now, but still a pretty nice bonus. I would still recommend playing it. That will be $1 million in total if you guys play on hard. Onto our weekly challenge guys, we have this one right here where you need to complete 5 business resupply missions, and that will net you that $100,000 bonus. I always recommend trying to do the weekly challenges. Sometimes they're a bit more specific and require different businesses, like this one for example, but the majority of businesses in GTA Online do have this type of business resupply mission now, so it should not be too much of an issue. Now where things get really interesting is the bonus money this week. Of course, last week we had that double money and RP on the Titan job finale. This week we now have a double money and RP on the air freight cargo sell missions, which will be the hangar business. These things alone can make you guys tons and tons of money. I believe if you guys sell full stock, you can quite easily get around $2 million, and the hangar business itself is relatively straightforward. Like I've already mentioned in this video, you do not have to spend money on the crates. You can also source them by land and complete a sell mission on land. So yeah, if you guys do not have a hangar yet, even the cheapest hangar will just be a great choice. And I'm sure from last event, a lot of you guys might have enough money for a hangar, even to fully upgrade it or something. The only downside with the air freight cargo sell missions or the business itself is that it does take a little bit of time to fill up. But when you guys really think about it, in the background whilst you guys are filling the crates, you can have other businesses just running, making you even more cash. So in my opinion at least, I think this is a great bonus that the majority of you guys will probably want to try and do. We then also had the Air Force Zero returning mode with some double money and RP. Unlike last week, we also have one more bonus, and it will be just some double cash on the Oscar Gooseman Flies Again mission challenges. I'm not exactly sure what challenges these are. I do actually think it is the extra loot that you can get in the missions. That is the only challenge that I could see when playing these things, so it might be worth completing them. However, I would probably not say it is essential, and I would honestly just focus on the air freight cargo business this entire week. Onto our discounts in this event, we first of all have a 40% off the Canada and the Pyro. Out of these two, I would definitely choose the Pyro. It is super fast, one of my favorite jets by far, probably just underneath the F-160 Raju, and of course recently this one had a discount as well. We then have our 30% discounts, so we had the Postlude, the Night Shark, the Obeah 8F Drafter, the Infernus Classic, and the Pegassi Tesseract. So altogether some pretty nice vehicles here, I would say. The Night Shark and Tesseract are probably standout ones for me. I also do not mind the Infernus Classic, and another really nice vehicle discount is on the Bravado Banshee GTS with just a 20% off. If you play on the next gen consoles, with the HSW upgrade, the Banshee GTS is a surprisingly good car to have. It is currently the fastest HSW vehicle, and the traction and handling is not too bad considering it is the fastest. I'm sure a lot of you guys will really like this. The final discounts that we have are at the gun van, so we have the free heavy sniper, a 30% off the military rifle, and then for GTA Plus members only, you can find that 40% off the stun gun and the free L Strickler military rifle. So in total, I think the discounts do look pretty nice. I also think there is nothing that really stands out, maybe apart from the Night Shark, but even then I don't think this vehicle's too good. It's definitely nice to have in public sessions and different missions, but other than that it's not insanely useful. And because I love the HSW vehicles, I would genuinely say that the Banshee GTS is my favorite thing. The FIB Priority File for this event is the black box file, so as long as you guys own the Daniel Bros Garment Factory, you can go ahead, start this file, make that $300,000, potentially even more if you complete the challenges. I actually really do like the FIB files. There is only one of them that I dislike. I normally just play these things when there is a bad bonus money event, so this week I will probably not even play this one just because of the air freight cargo business, but still these things are really nice. For those of you guys who have a salvage yard, you can find these vehicles. There is no claimable one, so you may as well just sell these ones to Yusuf Amir. We had the cargo ship Robbery for the Classy Mamba, the McTurney Robbery for the Anis Hellion, and the Duggan Robbery for the Canis Seminole Frontier. We do have 2 low tier vehicles this week, so if you maybe wanted to save some time but make less money, I would instead just sell the Classy Mamba. For the Casino's Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle, we have the Lampadati Corsetta. Honestly, a really nice car. I would definitely recommend to you guys to spin the Lucky Wheel, try and get this for free. Even if you do not get it for free, some of the rewards are pretty nice. I love getting the RP reward, even some special clothing unlocks that you can sometimes get. Give the wheel a spin and see if you can get this for free. Another free vehicle that you guys can potentially get is at the LS Car Meet. It will be the prize ride. This time around is the Vapid Caracara. You need to place top 5 in the LS Car Meet series for 2 days in a row. Compared to the last events with that prize ride, I definitely think the last event's one is just better. But then on the other hand, considering you only need to place top 5 and do this 2 days in a row, that is genuinely quite nice. And it should not take you guys that long. Onto Simeone's Autoshop vehicles. Like before, we have a ton of returning vehicles. I always underline them in red just in case you guys forget. So we have the Massacro, the Rapid GT Cabrio, the Dinka Akuma, the Innovation, and the Piv the Comet. Just looking at these things, I would probably go for the Akuma or the Comet. The Massacro is a pretty nice car as well. I suggest test driving these vehicles before buying them, then you can make a really nice decision. At a Luxury Autos dealership, we have the Dinka Jester RR Widebody and the Benefactor Vorschlag Hammer. Out of both of these vehicles, I would definitely suggest the Dinka Jester RR Widebody. One really important thing to know about the Widebody is that the customization options are really limited. However, I'm pretty sure it does come included with the missile lock-on jammer, so that is a pretty nice benefit. It also does cost a little bit more than the Dinka Jester RR, and I think the best part about this one will be its traction and handling. Just overall a super great car. Onto the test track vehicles, we have the Bravado Varelia, the Hexa, and the Deviant. These ones were returning vehicles, so maybe in the past you guys wanted to get one of them. You now have the option to do this by going over to the test track. And our HSW test track ride is the Bravado Banshee. This is not the GTS, it will just be the standard Banshee. However, even the standard Banshee is a pretty nice HSW vehicle, so pretty similar to Simeone's Autoshop. I would recommend test driving them before you buy them. The final thing that we have in this event is the time trials. A new premium race this week is 8-figure bonus. The standard time trial is Lake Vinewood Estate, and the HSW time trial is North Chumash to Palomino Highlands. So yeah, with these last 2 event weeks, Rockstar are really treating us. Just after that new DLC came out as well, I'm just really happy to see that Rockstar is still doing this. We did have some rough weeks not too long ago with barely any good bonuses, so now just having these things back to back is just super nice. You will be able to make millions and millions of dollars. I will be making a video on these money methods, so on the Friday you guys should expect a video just including all of the money methods from the event, and then on the weekend I will probably most likely have an air freight cargo business guide or something. In the meantime, I already have made a guide on this, so if you guys wanted to check that out, I will just leave a link to this in the pinned comments and description. But yeah guys, make sure that you leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite thing is from this whole event, and if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in any way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.